Hi, my article is over stress training for cops. Brains could reduce suspect shootings. Here we go. According to the Washington Post, 753 people have been killed in police shootings in 2019. The number in 2018 was 998. And these are just death tolls, not including the injuries occurred during shootings. So, why is this number so high? You would think it'd be lower, right? This seems like one of the major issues that is always in the media. A police shooting there, a mass shooting here. Why are cops shooting so many people? Are they racist? Are they bad cops? Or is it a different issue entirely? In the year 1972, a police officer named Stamper had a situation on his hands. An armed gunman was attempting to kill a toddler in San Diego. Stamper said his heart was pounding, his breath shortened, and his vision narrowed, and he couldn't tell you what was happening 4 feet to his right or left of him. Eventually, he pulled the trigger, and the man fell dead, not a breath to his lips. Later, when Stamper became the chief of police and had a doctorate in human behavior research, he said, "Stress helped me focus on that would-be murderer, but stress also leads to deadly mistakes." Research shows the issue that our brains switch to a different form of judgment during the stressful situations, more relying on our senses to produce the outcome. This has been sculpted through generations of our life. It's almost a basic instinct. For example, when you're walking through your yard and you see out of the corner of your eye a black, coiled up thing, and immediately your brain thinks, "That's a snake," and you jump back. When in reality it was just a water hose cooled up in the grass. This type of reaction has helped us stay alive for thousands of years. But it does make us ignore cues that could help us lead to a safer end result. So look at this from a scientific standpoint. When your brain gets into a hypervigilant state, your brain becomes oxidized and flows more in certain areas, which indicate the brain is more in use. Which this case are preferred regions of the brain are the prefrontal regions of the brain. They're in charge of reasoning and impulse, or that gut feeling you get when something's wrong, which basically control the fight or flight response, which police officers go through every day. Which boils down to that we make mistakes. We, as humans, it's not political or ethical issues. We as humans, or officers, are meant to mess up. But as humans, we also are able to be better at things. There have been a few studies done to see what helps officers operate in stressful situations. For example, one study was done and showed that training in a realistic environment, including practical encounters with armed actors in different scenarios, improved the shooting accuracy under stress. And trials with 66 officers revealed that those who trained on their own with some form of combat sport such as karate or kickboxing would better operate under high anxiety fights, although both groups still suffered from performance decreases under stress. A human movement scientist, Peter Reardon, says this kind of training clearly helps, but to make it most real-life applicable, it should include anxiety-inducing measures and tactical decision-making challenges for the whole situation, from the beginning to end, from all different situations, from a drunk driver, a shoplifter, a normal traffic stop, so police officers can be prepared for all stress and situations, not just extreme stress situations, which are the most important. The first step to getting this to officers is getting it implemented into police departments, which is a lot easier said than done, because there are around 18,000 local, state, and national enforcement academies, which already have their own training requirements that have been stated for a long time. Now, most departments do have a stress course, but it usually just ends up being a PowerPoint, nothing of real use. This is why this is so important and needs to be effective to these departments and officers. We can fix this issue if everyone is properly informed and trained so that when we wake up in the morning, we can turn on the TV, watch the news, and not worry about having to hear about another police shooting because everyone is on the same page. Thank you.